Okay, this is my second time recording this, but that's alright because I didn't get very far. I was just, because apparently with this recorder, I can't, if my phone turns off, it stops recording, and I was loading into the realm. This is a realm that I'm in right now, and it was, and my phone turned off while I was in the middle of talking, so that's great. I thought I'd just have to pause the recording to put in my pin, but no, it completely stopped it. But to recap what I said, but you don't know that I said. Oh my god. Anyway, I stopped streaming, I'm distracted by the Twitch notification. I stopped recording videos a little bit ago, not like for any particular reason, it's just like every once in a while I'll like think about like making a video and I'll be like, I'm gonna go watch a video instead, and then I don't make a video. But I did try making one a little bit ago because I was in an SMP and there was someone who was being homophobic. I was pretty obviously against that, and I, mid-recording, I was like recapping everything that had gone on so that it wasn't like really weird, like what is happening. And I got banned, and I was like, what? And I went to like go ask someone, but I was banned. It wasn't even just that I got kicked out, I was banned. And I found out from the people who were not banned, who I was like, I had teamed up with, they said that I got banned for inviting someone back into the server. And my first thought was, like, because the only person who had, like, been publicly, like, in a lot of trouble was the person who I was very much obviously against because they were being homophobic. And then they were like, yeah, because you invited someone who was homophobic back to the server. And I was like, I did not. And I found out that it was someone who told me that they didn't know why they were banned. And I was like, oh no, I didn't mean that. But the moderator wouldn't talk to me, and the owner of the server didn't know what was going on, so top-notch moderation right there. And
Hannah, do you have any dirty clothes?
Okay, hang on. I had to pause the recording. I don't know where. So I got banned, and I found out it's because one of the people who I teamed up with was apparently being homophobic, and I didn't understand that because I was in the server like the whole day. They didn't do anything. But by the time I was being banned, they were already asleep. And so, with like the next day, I check the chat, and they're like, yeah, so you were right about me not being homophobic. I'm not at all, and also I'm gay. And I was like, so they banned me, who's bisexual, and that guy who was gay, both of us, for homophobia. So I can just tell, you know, that is an absolutely amazing server. They're probably thriving right now. That, you know, I say that jokingly because like they have horrible moderation, but they probably actually are. They were a really great server aside from honestly that one moderator. And what's funny was that the person who was like blatantly actually homophobic, they were not banned. They were kicked and they were shunned. Like if they rejoined the game, everyone was like, bro, shut up. But like they weren't actually banned. So that was nice. But then I joined a more different server, and it was great because the night that I joined that, I went on like a joining spree with a bunch of SMPs because you have to like, you know, most of them you have to like do like a whitelisting process. And luckily, by the time I was banned, I was whitelisted in another one. I joined that one, which I'm still in. It's a really great server. I might put the information, if I'm allowed to, in the description. But and then I teamed up with someone on there, and they were like, hey, I bought Realms. I'm going to make a really cool story-based realm, and would you like to work on it with me? And I was like, yeah, and so that's where I am now. And I've just been doing the spawn parkour I made. I can actually do like a little walking through it, because it's really cool, I think. Oops. So we have a lot of, I think you saw, no, you didn't see earlier, that was in the recording that got deleted, I think. We have a whole bunch of barriers. So we have some storylines already set up. Unfortunately, the guy who, like, bought the realm and everything, doesn't want to let anyone actually into it before it's completely finished. And they keep adding different things. Like, they were just like, I thought we were gonna have a few towns and then just let people go wild. And then they were like, and I have 5 new characters, and also there's samurais now. And I was like, well, that's great, but we haven't finished one town. We have to build all these towns. You want to build a castle, and now there are samurai. So yeah. That's great. I'm not actually gonna do a walk through this, but basically, at the end, you know, there's a invisible bridge that you have to, like, crouch and go over. And at the end, when you step on it, it says that I told you congratulations on beating the parkour. And this isn't, the main purpose of it is not actually to congratulate you. It's because, I don't know if you saw there, but there are a bunch of chests with prizes in them. And then, if they comply and step on the pressure plate, then probably most of the time, at least the guy who started it, or I will, or like someone else who's an admin, will probably be in the server. And then, we'll just try to be there the whole time, like get in there before everyone else gets in and, like, stay a little after. So we'll probably have to do set times for this, which sucks because I'm in like a roleplay SMP where there is, like, it's only on, like, Friday afternoons, and that's just not when I want to be doing anything other than building here because there's a lot to do. But, you know, they don't have to revolve around me. Everyone else is fine with it, so, you know, that's just my problem. But let me make sure. I'm so worried that I'm not recording, because this is a new screen recorder, and I tested it before, but I'm still really worried. But, yeah, so we're doing this now, and we're probably gonna have to set roleplay times, but, oh, I didn't even explain this. So you step on it once you're done, and that's so that at the end, we check chat, see how many times, someone stepped on this. We look through the chest, make sure everyone, only took the amount of prizes they're supposed to. I shouldn't have, I mean, I guess, like, you know, if you beat all this parkour, you could have a healing potion. You know, they're not as overpowered as I thought they were, honestly. I got one from a witch in the, like, not roleplay based, but just the normal survival SMP I'm in. And, you know, it's just, like, it's a one-time use. It's, you know, I feel like the most useful part of that is the bottle that you get after drinking it. Because, you know, you drink it once and then, yeah. But, anyways, we want to make sure nobody took multiple of these, because a lot of these, that'll, yeah. And we can refill them, we can make sure. And if, anyone took multiple, we're just gonna delete the chests and all, you know? Maybe if that happens, we'll like have an admin stand here, but that's just not, you know, that wouldn't be very fun for that person. And also, like, if it's me, we have like a starter town called Leaside. It's like all the houses are free. Also, all the houses are free in Fungoria, but I urge you to go to Leaside, like, first. Like, maybe make a character in Leaside and a character in Fungoria, and mostly play the Leaside one, because I'm kind of, I guess I'm saying I'm playing it like I'm an actor, but I'm more like playing as, you know, like a D&D campaign. And there's a character that I made called, her name is Gertrude, and she's like a little tutorial lady. And so she'll, like, take you through, give you a little tour of the town, and, like, I made her house with 2 beds, so if we don't get a lot of traffic in the server, that'll work really well, because then she can, like, actually, like, if anyone needs help, like, really, like, like if they're not very used to survival mode, or like they're not very good at like roleplay, like they don't play a lot of role-playing games, then that'll be good. But yeah, also like Gertrude will like make you food, so it's really easy living in Leaside. Fangoria, I want to talk about that because I'm really proud of it. It's based around a fantasy race that I made myself. And I thought that was enough, so everything in Fangoria I used a tutorial for because I can't build, and I especially can't build mushroom houses. And so I thought that the fact that I made an entire fantasy race was probably okay, and I don't have to do anything else. But Fangoria is, you'll see, like, once you join, you'll learn more about the fantasy race. I'm also going to make it a homebrew D&D race, and I'll make that public, so you can play it in D&D if you want. I don't know if I can, like, link to the homebrew race, but if not, I'll just post all the information about it and, like, beg that you don't make it public and take credit for it and just keep it private so you can play it. But Fangoria is a communist, and that's funny because I like using this mushroom house as, like, repurposing it into a cafe. I've done that in another world, and I realized that the way I wanted the counter, it'd have to be open, and then my first thought when I did that was, okay, so what if the place where I build this cafe was communist? And then when I decided to build it here, I was like, you know what? We'll make Fangoria communist. So, we have our little hospital over here with the free healthcare. And it's a really nice place. I like it a lot. The only problem is that I built that after I built this house, which is my house, and I wanted it to be bigger than all the other houses because I was going to be like the monarch, and we were going to be like a capitalist monarch society. And then I was like, well, I want it to be kind of equal, you know, if we're like, I don't know. I don't really know. I know more about communism than Wilbur Soot, because I watched his video, and I know that wasn't communism, but I don't know if there's a communist monarch. So I'm going to build another one of these houses, which sucks, because this took a while to make even with the tutorial. I'm going to plug my phone in, because that's probably going to annoy some people that I just got the notification and I haven't plugged my phone in yet. My room is so dark, I need to turn on the light. But we have our cute little mushroom area. I have these. I think the fact that Mojang put crimson mushrooms, they're really pretty. I like that. I have this little area, and I'm going to, not in this video, because this video is mostly just like, to say like, hey, I'm back, and I'm going to be advertising this a lot once it like actually is a thing. So I'm gonna like do a tour of Fangoria, and maybe if I still have time, start working on the sky city I'm supposed to build. I don't know if I'll have time though, because I want to try to make shorter videos, because I feel like no one was watching them because they saw that the timestamp was like an hour long, and they were like, or because my content's bad, who knows, but it's fun to make, so, you know. I'm just gonna do a little tour, and then maybe start on the Sky Village. I don't know, that might be a separate video, though. So we have the hospital over here, which, all of these, oh yeah, I started talking about it, and then I just started talking about how, I'm bad at making videos. I'm going to, not in this video, but once I actually, like, make a, an actual thing, I'm gonna link all the, I don't know, I might do it in this video. I'm really tired though. I'm not like really tired, but I am going to probably lay down and relax after this. I might though, in this video or in another video, I'm rambling, oh my god. I'll link all the tutorials I used. Oh, I just remembered I have a playlist of all the tutorials, so yeah, I am gonna link them in this one. I was too lazy, but now that I realized I have a playlist, I'm gonna do it. So we have all these houses. I'm only gonna do a tour of one. Well, I guess I'll do a tour of all of them because I have slightly different interiors, but they're all pretty much the same. This is one where I followed the tutorial like exactly. It has the same roof and everything, but the other ones are different. Well, these ones were in the video, but there wasn't an explicit tutorial. They just showed like, hey, you can do different colors, you know. So we have the downstairs. It's real cozy. I like building this in survival mode, except for that I usually make the roof out of red terracotta. We have this. We have the little kitchen area. We have a brown bed. I use a yellow bed when I make this in survival. Because I usually make a yellow bed as like the first thing because I always like to collect flowers in survival. And so I also really like yellow. And purple dye, honestly, I don't feel like it's worth it. Purple is my favorite color, but I also like yellow, and it takes less resources. So I usually do a yellow bed. And we got a lot of storage despite this being a really tiny home. You probably, I mean, unless you like go out looking for resources, you probably, if you're just gonna like roleplay and stuff, won't ever fill up this entire house. But you never know. Also, don't like come for me in the comments like, oh, communism doesn't work. Because I don't care. It works in Minecraft. Because you're signing up to live here. Well, it's not like the only reason, but it especially works in Minecraft. Because you don't have to be mad at it. Because you're gonna just come live here on purpose. And you don't have to be mad at it. There's no reason to be mad at it because it just exists. We have... Okay, I'm finding random blocks that it's probably from all the times that I thought that I was like trying to like click on the tutorial and then I accidentally clicked in game. And I had something in my hand, but I did like slightly different things with the interiors. Like I put a cactus there instead of the red mushroom. I have a yellow bed here. And yeah, the roof is different, but they're, you know, they're all pretty similar. Let's see, I don't think I've shown this one. We have Allium, that painting, and purple bed. I really like this house. I think it's very chill. I think if I didn't live in my big fat house, I would want to live in this one. I like the blue. I probably need to stop recording soon. I've been recording for a while, but that's alright. I'm just gonna do the tour of this one, and then I'll do building the Sky City in another video. This is the cafe that I already showed you, but I didn't show you in detail. We have the one seating area. I might do some outside. I don't know. I'm gonna build all like the roads first though, so I know if I like have space. We have a bunch of ingredients here, and then you use these to cook them up. We have that. I made this. I was gonna make this a regular furnace at first, but then I realized that even though people already have regular furnaces in their house, like if they're here, they can just smelt whatever, and that's not very roleplay of them. I only want them to cook food there, and so I made it the cook furnace. These are the designs that, I mean, like, it's not that hard to come up with color schemes, except for that it's a little hard because I had to, you know, like, I wanted to stay away from, and obviously I failed with the greenhouse, using concrete and terracotta for or like concrete or terracotta for the main blocks, because I really like those to do the accent, and if they didn't go together that would really suck, but they did go together on this one and I like it. So this one I'm a little iffy about. I don't know if I like it that much. So you can tell me in the comments if you like it, if you like the white mushroom house. I thought it kind of looked like a white truffle, but not really. I don't know. So let's go inside. For this one, we have an orange tulip. I want to do like either yellow or orange for like all the accents because I like a white and yellow thing. They go together. I have that. And then for the bed, I have gray. I didn't know if I should do a yellow bed to continue with the theme or if I should just like try to do a color that's close to white. We can try like seeing what the beds look like swapped out. I don't know. I don't know if that looks better, so I'm gonna keep it light gray and tell me if you like it in the comments. I did oak instead of dark oak for the desk here. This is another reason why I think you should definitely start out in Leaside, because even though there are a lot of perks to like all the other places, I feel like they're more obvious in Fangoria. This house isn't done yet. Because, you know, we got free healthcare. I mean, like, you don't have to brew your own potions, just get injured and like be like, oh, I'm doing it for the roleplay. You gotta heal me, and then you get potions. It's called Mushroom Medical. But like Leaside, you know, it's really easy. I know that here you don't have to think about food, but it's more roleplay based in Leaside, not having to like think about food, because you know, you go over to Gertrude and you're like, hello Gertrude, could you bake me some cookies? And she's like, yes, I will bake you some cookies. I don't know. I did build this house wrong. So if you follow the tutorial that I'm gonna link in the description, follow it correctly, because I think the sides look a little weird, and I had to improvise a little bit because I did mess up. So here we have the inside. We have 2 chairs in the waiting room because I don't know where I would put. I guess I could put one there. I don't know. Tell me if you think that would look good. I don't think so though, because there's only one. I guess it would have to go there, but it wouldn't be very symmetric. I don't know. It doesn't have to be, I guess. This is the front desk / pharmacy. We have the prescriptions back here. We're not gonna fill them with anything because I don't want anyone to like steal prescriptions from the hospital. That would be bad. Because we can do like any potion. You gotta actually roleplay it and like come up with a condition where you would need the prescription. Like a really good one that I would probably give to you on the spot if you could find like even a half decent reason to need it is Turtle Master, because it has the negative effect, and that's like actual medicine. They have like the side effects that you don't really want. When the white beds came out, the first thing I built in Minecraft was a hospital, because I thought they really looked like hospital beds. And so I'm happy about this. I like that I used the white beds. I didn't know what to put here. I put fire resistance because like the burn ward. These are all splash potions, so they don't last as long, so you can't be like, you know, you can't slightly burn yourself, come here, get fire resistance, go to the nether. So they're all splash potions, so they don't last very long. And you don't get to take them home unless you like almost kill yourself due to burning. Then I think that'd be a good, like, you could roleplay that reason to get prescription. I'm really proud of the library. Even though I used a tutorial, I did a lot of like the interior I'm so proud of, and I did leave a few things out from the tutorial, although I guess that's a lot easier to do than adding things in. We have this cute little swing. They didn't have a reason. They didn't have a way to get up to it. And they changed these. Like, these were just like the first things that they did, just in case you want to make it like symmetrical on all sides. And I didn't think that looked very good, but then I realized, you know, I mean, it looks good here because it's kind of like up to that. And it doesn't really matter here because I feel like no one's gonna look at that side, but it does look fine. And like this, you can get up to the swing. I don't know. I just feel like it's better this way. Tell me though if I should change that. We have the little Library of Longoria sign. I really like, they didn't, I don't know, actually, I completely started ignoring it once they did the outside. I just, like, had it playing so I could finish it. But I don't know if they did a fireplace, but I did this all on my own. We have the hanging lanterns. We have one lectern, because everyone has one in their house. There wasn't a lot of reason to have, like, a lot of lecterns. We have the tutoring sign every other Friday from 4:30 to 5. And I want to do a thing where if you're really good at subject, like if you're really good at school, you can sign up to be an actual tutoring game, and then like people can like just have a character that's maybe like young, and so they want to come and get tutored to just have a nice little education. Or if you like, you know, and this probably won't happen as much because it's only for 30 minutes, and also I don't know if anyone wants to sign up to be a tutor when they're playing Minecraft. But maybe if people do like that and people want to think about their homework while they're playing Minecraft, which I wouldn't want to, but if you do, and if people sign up to be tutors, I want to like have a thing where you can actually come and like do your real homework and get help with it. So that'd be really awesome. They had this awesome idea for the person who made the video. They had this awesome idea for the railing, which I think is great because I repurposed it into a library. So this is kind of like a library computer. Maybe like the railing, like some people left their computers, and then you could pretend that the rest of it isn't computers. You just be like, oh, I've left my computer, and let me just do a few things. Alright, there you go. And then you pretend it's a railing again once you close it. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of a stupid idea. I don't know, but yeah, we have little chairs, and I'm really proud of these chairs because even though I learned how to make them from like just, you know, scrolling through like, I think it's like Magma Musin is the YouTube channel, like just scrolling through those like little tutorial videos. I make them all the time, and I love these chairs so much because you can sit in them, and they're great, especially for a roleplay server. I couldn't do them outside though because you can't put rails, like you can't put rails on the on trap doors, which is what the floor is made of, and so I couldn't place it down to put a minecart on. I was gonna say I'd show you how to do this, but I learned do the chairs, but I learned how to do them from a tutorial. So also they're pretty obvious if you just like do the rail. So yeah. But anyway, here's my house. I kind of showed you it. I don't know if I showed you it in detail. I don't remember now, which is probably a good sign to stop recording. Because even though I have a really short memory, I don't know. But we have that. We have a little brewing station. They acted like this was a type of infinite water source, but it's not. So I might just like put like a 3-block infinite water source here. I don't know if that's a thing. I've heard that's a thing, but I've never made a 3-block infinite water source. I think the 4-block looks better. But yeah, we have this little area. I don't have anything in my chest because I've just been building here, so I think, and as you could see from that notification I got earlier, I have Twitch, but I only like watch people on there. And I don't necessarily like streaming because it's like, you know, I mean, I don't pause it off, except for that I did in this video. I don't pause the recording often, but if I need to, I can't. So you just gotta like if I have to go do, like if I have to like wipe down a counter or something, you just kind of have to like watch my screen as I do literally nothing. So yeah, I don't know if I end up wanting to stream, I might stream myself building because I feel like that's a better way to show you building. It's like by streaming it and not taking a video, because you know I feel like people are more likely to be like, oh, my favorite streamer streaming, let's go see how they're doing and maybe talk in the chat while they're building. It's like a just talking stream. But nobody's gonna like click on an hour-long video of me just going, alright, so it's time to build the first cloud, and I want to use white concrete because I think that looks really nice. So we're going up and up and up and up, and then I just watch that for an hour. So I think that would not be very good. I don't know though. Who knows? I might just record it and do it in parts. But yeah. Also, if you know how to build and you want to join this, we could totally talk about completely redoing Fangoria, because I'm starting to become, a little bit like feeling guilty that I only use tutorials for this, because I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna be chilling here and I'm gonna be like, what a lovely day. I'm not really creative, and especially like if someone doesn't watch my channel and they somehow like someone else in the server invites them, and they're like, oh wow, you're so creative, look at these great buildings. I'm gonna be like, I used a tutorial, like one of the guys who's an admin was like, wow, I love your building style, while I was making this house, and I was like, it's not mine. I'm a dirty thief. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the recording now because it's been like 10 minutes since I said I was gonna stop and I started rambling. But have a great day. I don't have an outro. So bye.